So I'm standing here at the Indiana Design Center with Andrea Kleymeyer. And tell me, Andrea, this is right here in Carmel. I did not even know it existed. I'm sure most of our viewers haven't. How long have you guys been here and what exactly are you?
Yep, the building's been here about 6 years. It's a one-stop shop for all things home decor. So if you walk around the building, you'll see different showrooms. It's everything from drapery to countertops, faucets, lighting, and furniture, all for the home. So if you're remodeling, redecorating a building, it's a great place to come.
Fabulous. So it's kind of having a home show all the time.
Yep.
Wow. And so how did this concept come about to create this venue?
Well, the city of Carmel was very committed to having a downtown arts and design district, which is surrounding this building, and the design center was a big piece of anchoring the design district, and it was something that the mayor of Carmel felt very strongly about. So about 10 years ago, the concept came to fruition in terms of planning, and then the building was built, and 6 years ago we opened, and we're here now. It's about 80,000 square feet. We have 15 showrooms, 12 design firms have their offices here, artist studios, 2 art galleries. So there's over 35 businesses. Everything from the home theater components to the app to run it all, and then we even have a furniture manufacturer who works with our home theater showroom very often to create just the right size sofa to go in that room and all those components. So it's definitely full circle, one stop.
Fabulous. Now, where is like some of the furniture? Is it manufactured here? Does it come from all over the world?
There's a mix. Showrooms sell national brands that you see, in the magazines or among other retailers, and then we have one business called Outre where it's all manufactured in northern Indiana. So that's a really nice
local
option
feel,
if you're
right?
looking for local, yeah. And several of the businesses are family-owned, multi-generation run, and independently owned businesses. So we like people to know that as well.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you. I can't wait to get a better look at this.
Yeah, thank you.
So I'm standing here with F.AdamCatron, our house guru here on Real CTV from FC Tucker, and we're inside Holder Mattress inside the Indiana Design Center. And Adam, we're in here with a bunch of beds, and this is the Bernhardt bed. So explain what makes this special.
Well, the Bernhardt bed is a new bed that's fresh to the market. It's kind of a throwback to the 70s. You got the padded kind of headboard back here with a kind of a textured look to it, which is kind of popular right now with today's trends of 2016. The Art Deco look is kind of coming back with a lot of different patterns. The fun thing about this bed is that not only do they have a ton of patterns to choose from, you can absolutely customize this to yourself, to the fabrics that you want.
Oh, cool.
So if you're trying to make a statement in the bedroom, this is a great piece to add.
So in addition to the fabric options, what other things are we finding now?
We're seeing a lot of wood frame beds coming back. So it's kind of a way to add a little bit of a warm touch to the bedroom. We're also seeing a lot of metal frames. Metal frames were kind of big before they were that real shiny brass. So we're kind of going back to more of a rustic type of metal frame bed. So here is a great place to come get some ideas. You're going to be able to have a lot of stuff to choose from and some customizable beds as well. So pretty fun place to come check out a bed.
Very cool.
All right, I'm here with Todd Walker with Premier, and we're looking at some of the features that he has here for home technology. So one of the things that we were just kind of talking about, the first thing that you do when you come up to somebody's house and you're wanting to say hi is you ring the doorbell.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of technology out there where you can see the person that's ringing the doorbell, make sure it's a safe environment for you. So Todd, tell me a little bit about what you got here.
Yeah, it sure makes us feel a lot more comfortable when we can know who's at our front door before we go and open it up. This is a product that Control4, one of our entertainment automation companies, provides that allows us to see who's at the front door and even do some more than that, be able to communicate with them and even unlock that front door.
You can even unlock the front door.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So does the lock, does it come in separate? Is it a different app or a program? How does that work?
A lot of things can be individual apps like that, and a door lock can be one of those individual apps. What this system does is allows you to integrate that kind of a feature into a home entertainment and automation system that you probably want in some respects anyway, because you want to control the content that's coming to your home for television and for audio, both in your home. So you're going to have something there to help you control that. This integrates right in with that control system to allow you to do more in your home. And the things that you do day in, day out, automatically anyway, the way we live, we can just do it once and then have a button that repeats that over and over again in our home.
That's excellent. Yeah. That's excellent. Well, let's take a look at a couple other things you got.
Sure.
All right, well, Todd, one of the things that I am hearing from a lot of my clients is that with these open concepts that are out there, there's no wall to put your TV on. So you're left with basically the wall where the fireplace is at. Well, I hear a lot of wives and some husbands talk about how they don't necessarily want the TV above the fireplace, and I think this is kind of a good option. Will you kind of talk a little bit about this special TV right here?
Absolutely. You're 100% correct. I mean, when you come into a room like this that has a fireplace, I'm not a decorator, but that's the focal point of the room, right? So all the seating is going to be arranged towards that. It's a natural place to put a television if that's what you want to do in that room. And so yes, there's some pushback a lot of times on, you know, putting that above the fireplace.
Oh, yeah.
We'd rather have something else there that looks nice, that's pretty, you know,
Yeah.
if you will. Yeah.
So the feature on this one is you turn it off and you get a full-blown mirror.
You get a full-blown mirror, that's exactly right. It can be either a decorative mirror, it could be a very useful, highly reflective mirror. There's choices.
So that's kind of one of those things, if you wanted to entertain and have a more of a classy type of setup when you don't want the TV distracting everybody, you can actually have a pretty nice looking mirror.
You wouldn't necessarily even know it's a television.
Yeah, oh, that's excellent. I love that. So again, guys, if you guys are looking for some really cool stuff to add to your home, technology-wise, come see Todd over here at Premier. He'll help you get some really cool stuff for your home.
Well, as Andrea mentioned, we have pretty much the whole gamut of stuff to choose from here at the Indiana Design Center, and even lighting. We are here at the Ferguson Bath, Kitchen, and Lighting Gallery, and as we look around, look at this array of lights, Adam. What do you think about this?
Pretty bright.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, it's actually one of the things that everybody's talking about when it comes to 2016 trends is the lighting. So you want to look for some of the bigger, bolder fixtures. Some of the big round fixtures that you're going to see are kind of mixing metals. That's one of the big things that we're seeing, not just with lighting, but kind of with everything that's out there, is a good mix of metals. So a big, bold fixture doesn't have to have a lot of color, just more of that kind of metal rustic look is kind of what's going on with 2016. One of the things that's actually going out is the whole mason jars. Last year, you maybe have seen some mason jars. The chalkboard paint was really big.
Okay.
In kitchens and bathrooms even, so that's no longer going to be popular in 2016.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, so kind of came and went. One of the things that's coming back, because everything kind of comes back around, is gold. So we're going to see a lot of gold fixtures, a lot of gold lighting, a lot of faucets, things like that. It's not necessarily going to be the shiny brass look that we've seen in the past, but it's going to be more of a brushed kind of look that's going to be pretty popular, I think, in 2016.
A little more classic, not so Trumpish.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I like that. Not so Trumpish.
So, well, as we look around here, they're having a sale, obviously, occasionally. What does that tell you as a purchaser yourself? I mean, what would you suggest for people?
It's kind of telling me, I think the trends are starting to change over. So you're going to see some things getting sold off and new things coming in, and I think that's kind of 2014, 2015, those trends were pretty similar. 2016, the trends are changing. So I think what they're trying to do is just kind of revamp their store, their look. So when people come in, it's a different look than what they've seen in the last couple of years.
Well, and they have things as much as 75% off here, and honestly, I mean, you're talking about the different metals and stuff. This actually looks pretty 2016 to me.
Yeah.
So.
And even with the glass, one of the trends that we're seeing is that kind of a smoked glass look. So a lot of different cool lighting trends to look out for in 2016.
So we're on the second level of Ferguson's Kitchen, Bath, and Lighting Gallery, and now this is more of actually cabinetry and countertops, which you actually just redesigned yourself.
I did. I just redid my kitchen.
Awesome.
I was actually in construction before I became a licensed real estate agent.
Oh, okay.
So I have a little bit of a background in doing some of that type of stuff.
All right, well, tell us, this is granite, obviously, which can really change the look of a bathroom or kitchen.
It can change the look and actually is a huge selling feature for a home. In the listing description, you're going to want to list some of the features of your home if you're looking to sell the property. And one of the things that everybody's looking for when they're looking at the kitchen description is granite countertops and stainless steel appliances. So you've got a ton of different granite to pick from here, and you can't really go wrong. I mean, there are some styles. The black and white is still really big right now.
Really?
So one of the trends that I'm starting to see is all white cabinets, which have been in style for a while, but going with a solid black countertop. So we're having some real big contrast is what I'm seeing in the kitchens of 2016. So a lot to choose from here and a lot of different ways you can come up with a personal design or something very trendy.
What other things would you tell people is there are going to be making changes into bathrooms or kitchens this spring?
Well, I think going back to the fixtures, again, I think the rose gold and kind of what we talked about with the lighting of a mixture of metals is still kind of popular. Something nice to do in the kitchen to kind of create a warmth is using that rose gold. But that's one of those where I always tell people, take off the fixtures, take off the poles, put them in the drawer, and hold on to them. Because it's just like everything else in style, it'll come back around at some point.
Gotcha.
So you can't really go wrong. Hold on to the stuff that you got now, buy something that's trendy, and you always have something to swap out whenever that style changes.
Good advice. Thanks, Adam.
You're welcome.